Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of, what are you calling this?
Podcasts?
Podcasts with Jaden the Epic.
Nope, just podcasts.
Podcasts. Like the app.
No,
Just podcasts.
just podcasts.
As you can see, we have a professional microphone right here. Besides that, we're very unprepared for this. We have nothing to talk about, but we feel like if we just get going, we should be able to make a good video. Landon.
I should head come, and it's like really windy.
Yeah, you don't have to whisper, because any sort of content is content at this point. So I was watching this podcast today. Just to hop right into it.
I love watching podcasts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it had a video with it, so it was.
Does this count as a podcast?
This count. Oh, I'm with Mystery Boy. Just so you know. Yeah. So, watching this podcast today, and they were talking about things like, the Indian men that pick up when you're trying to, access your phone company or whatever. They're like, hello. We can reenact a moment of that.
Oh, yes.
Stealing content at its finest, if you'd like. You be the operator. I'll be the person. Just go close to the microphone a little bit, like not that close. No, you just moved the microphone.
I'm sorry.
No, you're supposed to.
I
Yeah.
really sniffed.
Go like this close to it. Got it. So it's like
Okay.
louder. Nah. Okay. Okay. Hi, my name's Jennifer. I'm calling because the home button's not working. I don't really know what to do about that.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hey, can you just tell me like how I could fix my home button not working?
Sorry.
Dude, that was a good bit.
It was just, hello, Jennifer. I heard that. You just, hello, Jennifer.
Oh, that's probably not funny to you guys.
My home button's not working.
Hello, Jennifer. Alright. So this is going to be completely uncut. We don't really have anything to talk Okay.
You're getting your germs on it.
I know. It's my microphone, though.
Might just sound like you're crying.
I'm not crying.
What was your face?
Incorporating inside jokes will not work. We've already been podcasting for 3 minutes and we haven't said anything funny yet.
Wow.
What a record. What a title that would be. It'd be a good title.
Oh, I thought you said tile. And it confused me.
That doesn't make much sense.
It made perfect sense in my mind. I was just like, oh,
Landon,
yeah,
why don't you
I'm
tell
just
us a
gonna lay
story?
it. No, I don't
Tell us a
know
story.
this.
Any story. Any story.
You tell me the story, like that hit about the phone operator.
What?
Yeah, with the phone we just...
What are you saying?
With the phone... We just did the entire skit with the phone operator.
That wasn't an entire skit. It was just, hi, I'm Jennifer. My home button isn't working. Hello, Jennifer. That's all it was, dude.
Then you said, my home button's not working anymore. It sounded like I was crying because I was laughing at the same time. Stupid. What?
Okay. Tell us a story. Do it.
Any topics?
Topics. Just tell me any story. Just for the podcast. That you'd like the people to know.
I broke my nose.
He did. He broke his nose one time.
Broke my nose. It's one of the bad...
Fully agree.
Yeah.
You gonna explain the story?
Oh, yeah. It's one of the curses of being tall.
Yeah. He's not that tall. He's 5'2", would you say? But you have to understand he's 11 years old. So
At this time, I was in first grade.
he was about 5 feet tall, and he was in first grade. You were about 5 feet tall. How tall were you?
I was not 5 feet tall.
You're gay. Continue.
That's been
Anyways, he was tall for a first grader. That's all that matters. Continue.
So I was running down the hall because I had to take a wee wee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
And why are you laughing? It's my time.
I'm sorry.
I was running down the hall. I told my teacher he was running. I had no idea. I ran right into his forehead and broke my nose.
So much blood.
So much blood.
There was a lot of blood.
Sorry, Vietnam.
I wasn't there. I was just like, I just envisioned it because of how, like, he came home from first grade that day, and he was just freaking, he was living like a soldier. Like, he was mad wicked about it, you know. He was just like, "What up, dog? Fought a kid today." We
It's
were
funny
like,
because you weren't there.
I know, but you like explained it in such incredibly vulgar and descriptive detail that I was like, wow, that was unnecessarily
Sprinted
very
down the
vulgar
corridor.
for. No, I mean, like, you were like, there was a puddle of blood, and the kid was crying, and he ran away.
That was me.
He was intimidated.
I had a streak of not crying in school, and I was just like, gotta keep that up. I cried.
No, you didn't. Let's just tell people you didn't, so you can tell you keep it.
I did not cry.
Man, what a fucking legend.
I did not cry when it broke my nose, and
You just freaking, the pain cried because of how intimidated it was of you.
I cried because how sad the other kid was.
Yeah.
I haven't actually explained the entire story, and he was so scared that I started crying.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
felt bad for him.
How do you turn up the brightness
On what?
on the lighting?
Put more lighting?
Nah, that's not what I mean. Like the brightness. Like, is there a button?
You can minimize it.
You maximize.
Oh, to make the brighten more.
Yes.
Are we gonna cut this out?
No.
Or the entire thing's gonna be okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was laying in my own pile of DNA, and
Sure, blood is DNA. Fact of life.
I was crying because the other kid, was terrified.
Yeah.
And
intimidation.
So I ran down to the nurse,
Mm-hmm.
sat there for about 5 hours. She was just like, okay, just hold it to your nose.
Yeah,
And
5 hours.
It was horrible. There was a girl with a paperclip in her arm.
How does that happen?
It was in her arm.
How does that happen, Lennon?
I don't know.
Explain to us.
She just said, "Oh, it's
It's in my arm, dude. How did this happen?
One
It's in my
second
arm,
it was
dog.
there. The 1 second.
Dude, that makes sense. Speaking of like stories from when we were like really young, when I was in kindergarten, I've told you this story, but when I was in kindergarten, we had this sign when we had to go to the bathroom where, because we didn't want to talk in class, we didn't want to talk out because that's disrespectful or for some reason. So we had this sign. We held up our hands, which is sign language for R, which stands for restroom, I would assume. But we would hold it up like this. We'd hold it up about this high. You can't see it, but hold it up like this. And like that would symbolize that we needed to go to. The camera's falling. Okay, we need better support beams. Okay.
No.
All right. So we had the symbol to say, yeah, we gotta go to the bathroom. Dog, let me stand up and take a little wee in the urinals. So we had that sign, and it worked every single day. It never failed me once. I was like, yep, in the bathroom now, like 20 seconds after holding my hand up. But there was this one time we had a talent show at my school. Everyone was going. It was dark in the room. We were all sitting crisscross applesauce, spoons in the bowl. We were not front row, but like middle row of watching the talent show. And people were performing. The teachers were all off on the side while the kids sat in the middle on the floor. And I had to pee really bad. I was in kindergarten. I don't know if I stated that, but I was in kindergarten. So I did this in the air, but it was dark. No one saw me. And I just sat there wiggling my legs around like, it's going to work.
Why were you wiggling your legs?
Because that's like known to like stop you from peeing.
No, it's not. It's stopping for you not
sorry.
having to hold it.
Anyways, so I just held it there for like 20 minutes, and I was like, this is gonna work. And then like, I didn't even think once I should get up and ask the teacher if I should go to the bathroom. Excuse me. But yeah, I peed in my pants. it was all wet. It was warm and itchy. And I went back to the classroom after the talent show. And it was over. School was over. My mom came and picked me up. I didn't tell anyone about it. I just sat in my own piss for like the 10-minute ride home. And yeah, that was my experience with kindergarten.
Speaking of pants, I ripped my pants once. What I was doing is, let me reenact. Jaden, let's reenact it.
No, I'm not moving the camera.
We're not.
Yeah, no, this is a podcast.
So somebody
Minimal work.
threw the ball, and I like full splits.
No, look at the audience when you're talking.
Full splits.
Yeah.
And then I heard, and so then I hid behind the slide. I looked like a creep. People were like, "What am I doing?" Because I looked like this.
Yeah.
Behind it, and then we had to go inside, and so I ran. And I heard, as I ran,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh God, no!" And so I went through the entire day. I was just like, "Oh, I should tell the teacher." No,
Didn't tell the teacher.
I'm not. I'm an independent woman.
You are an independent
It's
woman.
2017. It was
Wait, what grade were you in?
5th. It was 3 months ago. That's not the point. So I went the entire day.
Yep.
I had good techniques, like putting my pants over, putting my waistline up here. I was set.
That is a flawless technique.
Yeah.
You Steve Urkel that bitch. Put it up to your nipples. Works.
Nobody.
Because the rip was in the crotch.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is put that more into the focus point by pulling it more up.
Yeah. The only thing that was showing was
Makes
little at the bottom.
A little dangly bit?
No, the rip.
Heard it here first. All right, continuing
No,
on.
there's
So there's this one time where
Dangly.
we had just moved into this house. This has nothing to do with anything we've been talking. But we lived in this house for maybe 5 months at the time. I don't know why I looked at you for answers. You don't know what I'm talking about right now. You'll know in a second. But I grabbed my blanket. I grabbed my blanket, grabbed my pillow, and I'm like, I have an idea. Let's take a nap on the counter. So I set all my stuff up on the counter. Landon's on his computer, and it doesn't notice me. And I was like, hey, Landon, so I got this idea. I want to be the first one to nap on the counter. And then Landon looks at me dead in the eye. He goes, Jaden, I've already done that. And I was like, what? We lived here for 5 months, and I was like, I thought I was going to be the first person to nap on the counter, because that's not something a normal fucking person does. Landon, of course, I mean, mystery boy. I'll cut it all out.
Dang it.
I'll cut it all out, don't worry.
So many times.
Yeah, I'll just do it, don't worry. Yeah.
Or
no.
you can leave it in, because who's listening at this point?
I would hope a lot of people. They want to hear our stories. Anyways, so I just sat there in complete despair, singing Gary Come Home from SpongeBob on Spotify. And and then eventually like evolved into like other SpongeBob songs. Landon takes off his headphones. He goes, were you just singing Ripped My Pants by SpongeBob SquarePants? That's where it ties in.
You lied to me. You said it didn't have anything to do with it.
That's why I thought of it. Yeah. He just takes off his headphones. I'm like, when Big Larry came around just to put him down. And yeah, no, not yet. But yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, if you like.
So I have this new trend on the bus.
Yeah.
It started off. It was a song. It was a random song. I usually do this on the bus. I clap.
Normal thing people do on the bus, yes.
I look amazing.
Rosa Parks on that bitch, like.
Making fun of African culture. So
yeah.
So
No homo.
yeah, I go like this,
Yeah.
and then my friend started to go,
Yeah.
and he's actually popular, and I'm me.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing.
Dude, I have a lot of friends.
And
like
then
that.
another person started to do it.
You started a trend.
2 seconds later, everybody on the bus, even the bus driver.
She was just driving with her knees. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Her arms were flailing.
Oh, dude, you're almost done with your water. You're like, I'll show you done.
The sound.
Whose sound?
Oh, the sound of it was like.
Yeah, it was like, and then
I'm wet.
you it was like, and then you like you laughed and it spit out. It was like, that's the noise it made.
If we just had audio, it'd be like.
You're just like, oh, you're almost done with your water. Wow, this is probably only funny to us. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm literally going to upload a 20-minute video tomorrow of us just talking about random shit nobody cares about. I'm going to title the video 20 minutes of me and Mr. Boy talking about random shit nobody cares about and Landon spitting water on his body. Ice bucket challenge.
Like that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking in an Indian accent.
I sounded like, hello. Racism at its finest. I'm not racist, but if I were, I'd want equal rights.
Black power.
Yeah. Do you have any more stories?
It's your turn.
Is it my turn? Let me think. Can you like entertain the crowd while I'm thinking?
So
one time, no, you can continue. I just wanted to make that joke. It wasn't that funny. Continue. Thank you. Entertain the crowd. I just have rip my pants stuck in my head. I can't. I'm trying to like think of a story and just on repeat. I hear when Big Larry came on just to put him down.
So this friend that I've been talking about that like is actually popular and with the clapping and the arms are flailing.
Yeah. Can you give him a name just for a reference point?
Water bottle.
His name's Water Bottle.
Is it like his actual name or like a hidden name?
I don't care.
Alfonso. You see, Alfonso.
Wait. Would he be a person that would care if you like put his name out there?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, then probably not. Alfonso, continue.
Alfonso, you see, he's popular. That has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has these vines. I've never heard of these vines. He's just like walking down the hall, like, you know, just saying these vines, and I'm like, whoa, you know vines, you know those dank memes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Do you know the dankest meme right now? Because I don't.
The truth is, there's never the dankest meme.
That's true.
Because once that's the dankest meme, there's another dankest meme.
I mean, dude, it was Pepe a fucking week ago. So, it's always changing.
Remember fidget spinners?
That was a fucking not good meme.
Exactly. Even as a thing, they're just... Sorry.
It's just because we own 5 does
I have
not mean
nightmares at
anything.
night.
Yeah. I still haven't thought of any, like, stories.
That was a very long, detailed story.
So, this is a good story. This is from the perspective of Landon in a way, but one time, Landon was like, yo, you know what's a good idea? Let's make some pizza. Because we had some pizza. He was like, I'm going to microwave it. So, he said, how long do I put it in? And someone told him 30 seconds.
I think they just said 30.
They just said 30. They didn't give him a unit of time. So he was just like, I'll just put in 30 into the microwave. Turns out the 30, if you just put in 30, it puts in 30 minutes. So he started cooking a slice of pizza in a microwave for 30 minutes. And then just his luck, before he could like stop it from burning up and it imploding on itself.
Oh, I was like, oh, why is it black? Oh, it must be
Yeah,
burnt.
but that was after. I come inside from outside. From inside, sorry. I come inside from outside. I was outside in the backyard with my cousins. And I said, Landon, You got to get outside. There's a ghost in the house. And Landon, being, how old are you, 5 maybe?
Yeah.
He was like 5. He was like, shit, a ghost? Well, I better scurry out of here. So he runs with us outside for like 25 minutes. After his pizza's already been in the microwave for 5 minutes, which is way longer than it should have been in the first place. But we were out there for like 25 minutes ghost hunting, which is just pointing our flashlight and then going, oh my god, I think I saw a ghost. And I'm pretty sure it was pretty legit because
I never went. It was terrifying.
it was. It was very scary. When we went inside after like 30 minutes, I said, it's all clear in the house. I ghost hunted. I was a professional.
I think our dog's an alcoholic.
Our dog?
Yeah. Because, like, during that,
Yeah.
I saw something paranormal. My dog was like, up a wine bottle.
Okay, anyways.
And then she went with the paws and just went.
Okay.
That might have been a dream.
That was probably a dream. I don't think that happened. But, yeah, he comes back inside after we ghost hunt. And he takes his pizza out of the microwave after it's been in for 30 minutes. It's all black. He's confused because he was just a boy that wanted a nice warm slice of pizza, but nobody gave him a unit of time. So, tragic story.
It's annoying me that the time on here is like.
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
Behind the time.
The audio and the video are not at the same time, but I'm gonna link them up later. So, do you have anything else to say, or should we end it here?
You know when you turn your neck a weird way, it like burns?
I was gonna ask, did you just freaking paralyze yourself from the neck down?
It doesn't happen.
Because you went like, and then you went, and then like you slowly are like crippling down.
But do you know what I'm talking about? When you're like looking to the side, but like your like tendon right here, just like.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're
My
like.
hair's like sticking up in the back. It's alright though. Continue.
It's been a very dull podcast.
I mean, it was pretty good.
It started off good, but then once we started ranting, when I was stalling, just went down.
I mean, we gave.
Then it went like.
Yeah, it's a nice roller coaster. Except it was like a really ass roller coaster. Because it was just like it's like big incline, big decline, and then just that's it. It'd be like a 10-second ride. Do you have anything else to say, though, or should we end it here? Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna...
yeah.
Okay. We're gonna end it here. This has been Jaden and Mystery Boy rant for 20 minutes.
Did you say moose?
Yes.
I'm a moose.
Alright, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. Like if you want another one. Anything to say into the microphone?
Good luck, Charlie.